All right, let's talk Daimon Blades. This game doesn't care if you're ready. It drops you into a nightmare realm filled with demonic chaos and just expects you to figure it out. So if you've been dying more than surviving, you're not alone. What you need is a plan. These are 10 tips and tricks to get a head start in Daimon Blades, the kind of stuff the game doesn't explain but every player eventually learns. Let's make sure you're ahead of the curve before the corruption catches you. Tip 1. Learn through death, not around it. You're going to die. A lot. That's not failure. That's the tutorial. Each death is feedback. Maybe you overextended, maybe you ignored a flying caster, or maybe you just got greedy. The key is to treat every death like research. Learn the attack timings, the map flow, and how enemies swarm. When you stop panicking and start observing, Daimon Blades goes from impossible to addicting. Tip 2. Bond with one weapon early. Your Daimon weapon isn't just gear, it's alive. Every blade has its own spirit, abilities, and hunger. Don't hop between 20 different toys. Pick one that fits your rhythm, heavy hitters for patience, light blades for agility, and commit. Feed it blood, upgrade it, and learn its quirks until it feels like an extension of you. Consistency with one weapon will carry you much further than chasing random drops ever will. Tip 3. Master the combat flow. Combat in Daimon Blades is about rhythm, not chaos. Think. Dodge, charge, dive in, repeat. Movement is survival. Stay mobile, circle your enemies, and use your dash to chain into charged attacks for huge sweeping arcs. Once that pattern clicks, the panic fades, and you start controlling the battlefield instead of just reacting to it. Tip 4. Parry smart, not constantly. Parrying feels amazing when you nail it, but it's not always worth the risk. Use it to reflect projectiles or punish slow enemies. For everything else, dodge. A mistimed parry in this game can erase 10 minutes of progress instantly. Listen for audio cues. Many attacks have distinct sounds that tell you when to roll. The best players react to sound, not just animation. Tip 5. Manage corruption like it's oxygen. Corruption is the invisible timer on your run. When it hits 100%, your expedition ends, no exceptions. Sanctuaries are your lifelines. They reset corruption and lock in your loot. Always plan your routes around them. If you push too deep without cleansing, you're basically signing your death certificate. Tip 6. Use sacrifice altars sparingly. Healing comes with consequences. Sacrifice altars will heal you fully and refill your flasks, but they spike corruption fast. Think of them as emergency buttons. Use them only if you're one mistake away from death or right before a boss fight. Otherwise, hold off. Surviving longer means nothing if you corrupt out before claiming your rewards. Tip 7. Build around weaknesses, not wishes. Gear isn't decoration, it's your safety net. Rings and amulets can completely change how you play. Rings give 2 bonuses, amulets give 3. If magic enemies destroy you, stack resistance. If fights drag, boost crit or stamina recovery. Don't chase rarity, chase relevance. The best builds fix what's killing you, not what looks cool. Tip 8. Use the environment to your advantage. Every arena hides tools for survival. Pillars, traps, and cliffs are all part of the strategy. Lure enemies into hazards, use height for headshots, and remember your double jump can reach weak spots most players ignore. And that forward dash? Combine it with a charged attack for devastating burst damage. Movement isn't defense, it's offense. Tip 9. Solo and co-op demand. Different mindsets. Solo runs are about patience and precision. You control every variable. Co-op is the opposite. Total controlled chaos. Enemies scale up, loot gets better, and teamwork decides whether you live or wipe. Communicate, share healing altars, and plan who takes the hermit duels. Win them and everyone gets buffs. Lose, and you carry penalties for the rest of the run. Coordination beats raw damage every time. Tip 10. Upgrade with purpose. Between runs, head back to the blacksmith. Spend Daimon orbs upgrading your favorite weapons skills, not random junk. Dismantling gear is risky. You might get nothing, so only break what you truly don't need. Long-term progress comes from focus. A maxed-out blade will carry you through higher tiers far better than a dozen half-leveled ones. Master one weapon, and the rest of the arsenal will follow. And that's it. 10 tips to help you not just survive Daimon Blades, but actually thrive in it. Keep your weapon fed, your corruption low, and your patience high. Every run gets you closer to mastery. If you learned something here, drop a like, subscribe for more Roguelite, indie games, and guides, and tell me which Daimon weapon you've bonded with down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and may your next expedition end with glory instead of despair.